Welcome to the Readabout. I read an interesting, fun book this week, and it is Navigating Early by Clare Vanderpool. Let's look at the cover, because this is a book that I picked out because of the cover. When I was younger, we canoed and we also traveled into the woods. And so this shows two kids rowing in a canoe, and yes, I said rowing in a canoe, on a river with woods on either side. It looks like there's evergreen trees, which would be indicative of a northern forest. And it's either dawn or dusk. And we move up to the title. It's Navigating Early. Well, navigating means finding a direction. So finding your direction either on your adventure or early. I didn't know how that really played into the title. It could be dawn, or it could be early in their lives that they are finding their direction. But then as we move up, and I missed this at first, was the constellation, Ursa Minor, with this bright star, the North Star Polaris. Constellations are also used in navigating, so somehow that's going to tie in. And underneath Clare Vanderpool's name is Newbery Medal winner. Authors will receive a Newbery Medal for a distinguished contribution to children's literature, and usually the books are well researched, they're well written, and she received it for Moon Over Manifest, which I haven't read, but I'll put it on my reading list. But if that book was good, then I was figuring this book would be good too. What this book is about: Jack Baker III is growing up in Kansas with his mom and dad during the 1940s. World War II is going on. His dad is a naval officer and ends up going overseas for 4 years. As World War II is ending, his mom gets sick and dies before the father comes back. So when the father returns and he's getting things in order at home, he and Jack haven't figured out their new relationship yet, because Jack is 4 years older. He's 13 years old now. And his dad doesn't really know what to do with him, because his dad is going to be stationed in Portland, Maine, as a naval officer. So he takes Jack with him and registers him at a boarding school for boys in Maine. This is a big change for Jack. He's leaving the Kansas horizon where you see all types of landmarks, and he's going near the Atlantic Ocean, where you look out at the horizon on the ocean and it just seems it goes on forever, for miles, and you don't see those landmarks. So Jack feels kind of lost. He's in a new place. He hasn't grieved for his mother completely, and he's not, doesn't have that close relationship with his dad right now. The rest of the boys arrive the next day, and he's looking around for boys to become friends with. And there's a group of boys that always hang together, and sometimes you want to be accepted in that group. But there are also other boys who might not be in that group. They might be on the outside. And he notices one who seems to be very interesting. And that other boy is also watching him. His name is Early Auden. All of a sudden, the title means something different now: Navigating Early. Early is a very intelligent boy who's focused on detail. He is fascinated with pi, the mathematical pi, 3.14, and the numbers go on and continue, never seeming to end and not really having a pattern to them. He also is very talented. He knows how to repair canoes, and he knows how to give directions on the person rowing a canoe so that they can stay in an accurate direction. So he knows how to navigate. Halfway through their semester, they have fall break. And fall break is an opportunity where the boys can go home and visit their families. Jack's father is unable to do so. Early has lost his mom and dad already. They have passed away. So Early is going to go on a quest, and Jack ends up tagging along with Early, and they Just on the cover, they're rowing on the Kennebec River in Maine and they will go into the forests, into caves, near waterfalls. They will meet interesting characters, some good, some bad. And I'm not going to give you any more details because the book is really good and I hope you read it. The book is about finding ourselves. And in finding ourselves, just like an adventure, it's important to take risks, to try new things. We're going to make mistakes, but you take care of those mistakes and you keep on going. And that's what makes this book great for kids and adults, because even adults will lose their way and we need to find our direction again as well. What I loved about this book is secondary character, Mr. Blaine, is an instructor at the academy. He asks great questions that make the kids think. They ask more questions. It gets them to research things. He's also positive. He's motivating. And he has witty sayings that the kids love and can relate to. Throughout the whole book, there are witty sayings. And that's another reason I like the book. Jack's mother had also said a lot of witty sayings. I did not count them, but there must be 40 or 50 witty sayings throughout this whole book. The third thing about the book is there are a lot of interconnections between characters and events, and you don't really get that until you get further into the book. And Clare Vanderpool is very good at holding back on information, just like a mystery writer, and slowly releasing it. So you really don't know how that book is going to end. Several times I was trying to figure it out, and I didn't know how it was going to end. And slowly, as this information is released, you begin to see how all these connections, how everything is interconnected and between the events and the characters. Both children and adults are going to find this to be an interesting read. If you want to be notified about the next interesting book that I read, click subscribe. Thanks for watching, keep reading, and have a great week.